Good morning. It's 1 a.m. I'm wide awake, Tuesday morning, the day of recovery. It's here. So I have 5 minutes to share my story, and it's a story of hope, a story of recovery, a story of progress, not perfection. So here goes nothing. Take 3. I'm Sarah, and I grew up in an abusive home. At 17, I left that home to live with my now adopted parents. For a very broken little girl, and things were very bad with my biological family, and they still are. I never really dealt with my past. I never really healed from it, and as the years went by, they did not get any easier. Actually, they accumulated many character defects as a result of not healing and dealing with my past. I was suicidal, was self-injuring, and I learned a lot of things as an almost adult, but none of them were how to ask for help, and none of them were how to deal. So by 30, I was still suicidal, still self-injuring, and I was drinking heavily, and I have migraine with brainstem aura, which is a fancy way of saying migraine with stroke symptoms, legit stroke symptoms. Doctor after doctor was at a loss at how to help. Treatment after treatment failed, medication after medication failed, and with all of these failings came the failing of my hope. So March 5th, 2017, I attempted to take my life. My adopted dad found me on the bathroom floor. The squad hit me with an Narcan, and my blood alcohol level by the time I reached the ER was a 0.21. I spent 5 days in Binghamton's K3. I got medication, I got a psychiatrist, I got therapy, but it wasn't enough. I still didn't have hope. So within a year, I was ready to try it again, and ended up in Binghamton's K5 for a week. And that's when things really changed. I got on the right cocktail of medications. I got real in therapy. I started different programs, which I'll talk about in a second. And I got diagnosed with mental illnesses for the first time in my life. I have major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, OCD, legit OCD, borderline personality disorder, and complex PTSD. And with these diagnoses came the reality that I can treat them, I can recover. So at 31 years of age, I can say that I'm alive today, and I'm happy to be alive. Despite of myself, I'm alive. In spite of everything working against me, I'm alive. And I'm proud of my recovery today. It's not pretty, it's not cool, it's not flashy or extensive really, but it's mine. And now I am part of AA. I do groups at the Sunrise Wellness Center at MHAST. I have a photography project that I run. I have a movement in the community that I call Ember, and I'm an artist, I'm a writer, and I'm productive in these things. I have a future for these things. I've learned that hope is what carries us. It's what calls to us. It's what carries us through the hardest things that we go through. And when we lose hope, we lose everything. I just want to be that lighthouse that hope is to me for somebody else. And that's why I'm here today. No matter how dark the night gets, no matter how rough the waters get, and no matter how far from shore we get, that lighthouse is still there reaching out into the darkness to shine and carry us home. And I'm here today to just tell you that you're not alone. If you're struggling with something hard, something heavy, something heartbreaking, please reach out for help. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you've been strong for too long and just need a hand. And we're here today to be that hand to you, to be that lighthouse. And if there's nothing else you take from my story, I really hope that it's the simple fact that you matter, that tomorrow needs you. Hope is defiant, joy is the resistance. And today, everything can change. And that's my story. I'm battling dry mouth, so I apologize for some of the slurs. That's who I am. That's what I've been through. That's how I came through, and that's where I am now. It's about 6 minutes, and yeah, it's going to be a big day today. I feel the weight in my heart of what I say, what I have to say, and what can be said through me. But bigger than the weight of that is the reality that this is my dream. This is the culmination of everything that I've been through, everything that I've come through, everything that I am, everything that I can be is today. Ever since I was 13 years old, I've dreamt of speaking, even though I'm terrified of the spotlight. I'm terrified of attention. I dread speaking. I really do, but there's something in me that needs to, that can, despite the fact that I'm a writer, not a speaker. This is going to be everything. So thank you for watching. Please comment what you think, but be nice, please. I will delete comments that are not nice. Just let me know how my story affected you. Let me know what parts you related to. This is not for me. This is for you. Bye.